Hello, my love. Welcome to a new ASMR Reiki session. Tonight's session will be super relaxing, sort of hangout session where we cleanse your energy field and remove any blocks that might inhibit you from being able to draw in all the manifestations that you have been calling in. It'll be, I can already tell, a bit of a longer session. We're just gonna take our time and slowly work through the different steps that I have prepared for you. First up, I wanted to change things up a little bit and show you guys the crystals that we'll be working with during the session at the beginning, so that if you do have those same crystals at home, you can maybe take them and place them around you if that's something that you want. I know one of you have requested this months and months ago, and I completely forgot about it, but for some reason today that comment popped back into my mind, and if you guys like it, I might make it a sort of reoccurring thing. So let's go ahead and grab our different crystals, do a little show and tell. The first one is this beautiful piece of black tourmaline, really good to absorb negative energies and to help ground the space. This one will actually be placed at your feet, so we won't necessarily be working it through your aura, but it will be placed at your feet to help draw out any negative, any sort of toxic energies and drain them out of your aura. So actually, let's go ahead and place this down by your feet now. If you're sitting down, you can imagine just resting the soles of your feet onto the crystal. Okay, so we then have this beautiful Dali jasper point, which we'll be using later on to draw symbols into your aura. Has these beautiful striations. I love this one because it looks like a little pencil. And we have lapis lazuli, which we will be using to work through your aura. Lapis lazuli is probably one of the most luxurious looking crystals. It has this beautiful bright blue color, and then these golden veins. Can you see that? Let me see if I can get it to properly focus on it. Can you see that here? This is so beautiful. We'll be using that later on. And then we've got two labradorite pieces. These are little palm stones that you can hold in your palms, but we'll be using it to pinch away any negative energies. So if you have any labradorite, feel free to place it close to you. And lastly, our little crystal wand, which we'll use to open the energy channels in your body. This one has 7 different crystals here in the middle, outside of the quartz on either end, to represent the different chakra points in your body, or at least the 7 main ones. It has amethyst. This kind of looks like a labradorite as well. This looks like, I don't think this is a lapis lazuli. I think this is, it's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. I think this is a jade. not sure. This looks like a sunstone. And I think this is red jasper. Not sure, to be honest. So, let's get started. As we were working on the theme of manifestation, I did want to draw one, maybe two of these message cards. These are the Love and Light cards by Chris Franken. If you have a question in mind, you can bring it to the foreground of your mind now. So I'll be drawing two cards from this deck. Just know that this is a general reading, so it might not apply to every single one of you. Okay, I'm going to take the front and the back of the deck. So I'll give you a moment to choose your card. Okay, let's start with this one. This is Serendipity. Let me place this card off to the side. Serendipity. Let go of expectations and perfectionism and open up to the fun and whimsical ways that the universe wants you to play. Tapping into cosmic serendipity will help you find your inner organic flow and give you a more spacious and vivacious outlook on life. And our second message is nature. Take yourself into the lush, healing surrounds of nature to help you find your way. Surround yourself with the wisdom and love of Mother Earth and soak up her nourishment and strength. All of your concerns, doubts, and upsets can be taken to nature for resolution. So, do with these two messages as you will. Here they are again, side by side. Place these back into the box. If you really like positive affirmations, I have a meditation channel called Wolfie Meditations for Sleep, and I believe either last week or this coming week I will be uploading a positive affirmation track that goes along with this video, so it'll be on the topic of removing manifestation blocks. And then I also love using the Aura app. They have an amazing library of videos, coaching, meditations, affirmation tracks as well on the topic of manifestation. So if you are interested in that, I am partnered up with them. They didn't sponsor this video, but I am affiliated with them. So I will leave a link for that below. You can try it for 7 days for free. So let's put this deck back onto the altar. And let's take a moment to quiet your mind, help you soften your energy and fully drop back into this present moment so you can enjoy the full benefit of this video. So I want you to close your eyes for a second. Just close them. And just listen to the sounds that you hear right now. Imagine me massaging your brain and massaging out all of your thoughts, all of your worries, any imprints from today that have stuck in your brain, any things you have to do tomorrow or later on. Just imagine putting those to the side for now. You can always come back to them later. But for the next 20 or 30 minutes or so, just give yourself a little pocket of peace in your day. Give yourself permission to relax, to soften inwards. Feel your brain melting. Just imagine me massaging out any tension, any thoughts from your brain. Beautiful. So we're going to go in with the singing bowl right now. I'm going to the side for a sec. So we'll be using the singing bowl to aid us in a visualization where we will be uncovering what it is that is blocking our manifestations from coming in. Sometimes we have an idea of what it is that blocks our manifestations, and sometimes we don't quite know why the things that we want are not coming in. It's important to know that manifestation is something that we all do. We do it naturally. It's not that some people are more lucky than others. If you do have that belief, that could be a block for you. If it is part of your self-concept that you are unlucky, you will perpetuate that belief and it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So that could be a block to work on. But going back to the idea that we all manifest all the time, every day. Sometimes we manifest positive things that we want. And sometimes we let our fear get the best of us and manifest things that are not so desirable. So I'll guide you through a little visualization just to help you uncover and see if there's maybe any more blocks that you didn't know of that could be blocking your manifestations. I'm just gonna take off my rings for a sec here so they don't interfere with the singing bowl. I do get questions all the time, where my jewelry's from. Pretty much everything I'm wearing today is linear. I do have a code with them as well, so I'll leave that in the description box. Okay, so take a moment to close your eyes. Just gonna take a step back so it's not too loud on the microphones. And just tune in to the sound of the singing bowl. Allow the sound to draw you back inwards, to reconnect you to yourself. And I want you to imagine what it would feel like to have all of your manifestations come true. What would your life be like? How would you feel? What is happening around you if all of your manifestations came true today, right now, in this very moment? potentially negatively impacting your friendships, your relationships. If you're wanting to manifest more money, maybe there is a resistance to the idea of then having to pay more taxes as well, having to learn to manage all this wealth. So just for a few moments, allow whatever needs to come up around the possible negative side or dark side to your manifestations coming true. Really allow yourself to feel deeply into it. Sometimes our blocks are quite big and sometimes they're very small. They seem to be like a tiny little thing, but can actually withhold you from calling in, attracting in this manifestation. Whatever came up for you, I want you to hold it in your aura right now. Keep it in the foreground of your mind. Because these are the exact things that we will be starting to cleanse. Let's put the rings back on. So I'm going to start with a sponge and an aura spray to help dislodge some of these fears that you might have or blockages to your manifestations coming in. Close your eyes. Okay. Coming to the side and the back as well. And let's do the other side too. Some of you might be surprised by what came up. Sometimes it seems like the silliest things, fears come up when we think of actually receiving all the blessings that we're trying to call in. But it's exactly these fears that we have around it that stop us from fully calling it in. So no worries, we will be removing those today for you and replacing them with a more positive outlook. Sometimes having a big shift in our reality can cause our ego to contract and wanting to keep us safe. And that's why it's blocking these blessings from coming in. Just using these little labradorite palm stones to pinch away. And sort of start pulling out very gently these energies. Feel free to also journal on things that came up for you. Sometimes it's nice to figure out where the fears come from. Maybe you've had an experience in the past where you were punished for maybe standing out or having it better than other people. So from our little tool bag, we will be grabbing the scissors and the tweezers as well. We will be cutting out these deeply rooted beliefs. Where are my tweezers? Here they are. Just relax. Snip. Snip. Just going to be moving these little by little, like so. Snip. Snip. I need to change hands. That's gonna work better. There we go. Snip. 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 So just push these fears out into the outer layers of your aura, or I can remove them, remove their attachment that they have on you, the grip that they have on you. Just remind yourself that you are safe. It is safe to be seen. It is safe to be abundant. No one is going to take it away from you. No one's going to wish you ill because you're doing well. And if they are, they should not be in your life. So let's continue to very gently remove these fears from your aura. Remove the blockages. Moving down and cutting away energy from your body as well, not just around your head and your mind space, because some of these fears we actually hold in our bodies, in our hips, in our heart, in our solar plexus where our diaphragm is, our lungs. So just take a moment to see where you can feel this fear in your body. Is it somewhere in a specific part of your body? Does it have a feeling or a color or a sensation attached to it? Second, I'll do the back line of your body as well. Make sure that we cover your whole aura. Okay, let me move around to the back. Going down through the back of your spine, removing any blocks from the back of your head. back of your neck, back of the shoulders, back of the heart. Down the mid-back and the low back, back of the hips, all the way down the legs, to the backs of your feet, the heels. Okay. Come back around. Let's see if we can remove a little bit more from the front here. Going to take some rose water, beautiful, pure, organic rose water, and place it onto my hands and then disperse it through your aura. I always have a hard time opening this one up. There you go. Just placing a few drops onto my hand. Smells very soft and feminine, very floral, of course. Take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And on the exhale, imagine breathing out any last bit of negativity. Feel free to breathe out through your mouth. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Hold at the top. And exhale. Really good. Good. Now we are ready for the Reiki symbols. First, properly close up our rose water bottle. I'll be drawing the Reiki symbols with our little dolly jasper crystal, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video. So, I will be drawing the Reiki symbols by your third eye, as always. In between the symbols, I like to very gently press them into your forehead. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with me coming in a little bit closer as well to draw them? Okay. Chakure, chakure, chakure. Very gently pressing that in. Seiki, seiki, chakure, chakure, chakure. Good. Allow those symbols to really sink in. Okay. Going to be using the crystal wand to open the energy channels in your aura. If you've been feeling extra heavy lately, really anxious, depressed, or we're going to help open the energy channels in your energy field. Obviously, if you have been feeling depressed and anxious for a while, please do get some professional help. This video is here simply to help you relax, so don't use it instead of professional medical attention, please. Okay, so I'm going to start opening these channels and just pushing out any of that heaviness. I like to imagine it like raking a gutter that's full of leaves. You're just pulling out all the leaves, all of the debris. And I'm pretty much doing the same thing right now with your aura. Helping to improve the flow of energy in your aura by removing these blockages, these pieces of energetic debris. If you hear some sounds in the background, our foster possum Joey is awake. They're nocturnal, so he usually wakes up around this time when I start filming. So if you hear some noises, that's Joey. Okay. So go through a few more times, a few more passes. Also, if you want to become better at manifesting, I highly recommend that you write down every time you manifest something, even if it's something super small. Really taking note of every time this happens helps to reinforce the idea that you are good at manifesting. Because, like I said, we are constantly manifesting, whether it's small things or big things. One of the most recent big things I manifested was that I've always wanted to record a song in a proper recording studio. I remember having the thought about 2-3 weeks ago. I was like, that would be so much fun, it'd be so cool. And then a week later, a friend of mine reached out and invited me. I didn't tell her about it at all. Nobody knew. It was a private thought I had. And then maybe about a month or so ago, or longer, I wanted to get into sewing, but I was trying to be financially responsible and I didn't want to go and buy a sewing machine at this time. But I was just daydreaming about how fun it would be to be sewing, how fun it would be one day to have that much money that buying a sewing machine wouldn't be a big purchase at all. And literally a few hours later, someone donated a substantial amount to my PayPal. I put most of it into savings, but I used some of it to buy my sewing machine. And I've been loving it ever since. So these are some of the bigger manifestations that have come in. Just sharing these as proof that you can. I find that the best way to call in manifestations is to focus on how good it would feel to have it, how much fun it would be, how much you would enjoy it. So I thought of, wouldn't it be nice if I had this? How much fun would it be to have this experience or this object or this type of person in my life? I find that those thoughts are usually really good catalysts for manifestation. Okay, so now that we're properly opened up, we can go in with the Reiki. I'll be using this beautiful lapis lazuli. This has a very abundant, royal feeling to me, like a very luxurious, rich crystal. Very abundant, so that's why I chose it for today. I'm going to be using it, moving it through your aura first, and then I'll be sending you Reiki energy. I want you to connect to the frequency of the lapis lazuli, the royalty within you, the abundant person within you, whatever royalty or abundance means to you, whatever it looks like for you. Tap into that part of you that has it all already, that is infinite. And now I want you to reimagine the visualization that we've done earlier. So really allow yourself to feel what it would feel like to have all of your wishes come true in this moment. But instead of having those negative fears around it, I want you to replace them with best case scenarios. Even if you have to lie to yourself and pretend that, I don't know, your aunt, who's usually jealous or whatever, is all of a sudden a really nice person, has no jealous bone in her body. Just be delusional for a moment. And really allow yourself to visualize the best case scenario. And just feel into how much fun it would be to have these things, to be this person. How would you be feeling right now if you had it all and there's no other shoe to drop? You are safe. You have it all. How does that feel like? It is yours. Really feel into that. Feel your nervous system calm down and relax, knowing that you're safe and you have it all. There's no more need to worry, to go anywhere, to be anything. You already have it all. You already are it all. Notice how these thoughts bring you into a state of harmony and a feeling of connectedness to everything around you. And realize that you have the power to create this reality for you. You didn't come here to play it small or to play by other people's rules, to be trapped by other people's fears. Stay connected to that feeling for a little bit longer. Really allow yourself to marinate in it without any attachment of when it should arrive. Just allow yourself to enjoy it. You already have it all right now. Just fluffing up your aura, helping you to expand your energy, making sure you are in full energetic integrity. There's no holes or little pockets of vacuum in your energy field. Come around to the back as well. feels a lot more harmonious, more balanced. I hope you feel really good in this moment. If you watched this video with the intention of falling asleep to it, may your dreams be sweet and harmonious and peaceful. May you wake up feeling refreshed. I hope you guys enjoy.